I started out in training in 1996 under Tony Morgan and Andre Berto, and I went on to do some other professional sports, and then I suffered a hand injury in 1998. So I took a couple of years off from sports, and due to being overweight, I ended up back in boxing in around 1999. And I started my serious amateur career in 2002. That was my first amateur competition. And then in 2003, I went on to become the USA national champ in the 165-pound weight class. And in the professional side, I was turning 35 that particular year in 2004, and I had to make a decision whether I wanted to remain amateur or turn professional. So I made the decision to turn professional, and I had my first professional fight in 2004.
Are you making a living at it?
Not making a living, just gas money at this particular point. I do have a GBU world title belt in 160-pound weight class. That's the middleweight division. And I mean, right now I'm just trying to land fights, stay as active as I can, and hopefully move into the MMA side of the fight game.
Why do you want to move to MMA?
I really think that the mixed martial arts is actually me. I have to, for boxing, I actually have to train and think a lot more. The mixed martial arts side is more of a natural aggression. I was, growing up in the projects, that's basically what I did, but we just didn't call it mixed martial arts. Growing up in the projects and actually being a tomboy, I mean, I had to actually face a lot of competition with all the males in the projects. And after probably being 100% successful, it was just natural instinct. For 10 years, I have been involved in cooperation with the Department of Juvenile Justice in Avon Park, Florida, working with an all-male facility of incarcerated youth ages 15 to 18.
Do they give you any trouble?
Not at all.
Are you tougher than they are?
Absolutely.
Is it hard for you to find fights?
Yes, it is. I actually had a contract with the rematch clause for Layla Ali, and after three days of signing it, returning it, there was no word of the status of it. We called, and someone had reneged on the contract, but we're not really exactly who.
Okay. Have you had any other memorable bouts?
I had a memorable bout, which was in Nairobi, actually Mombasa, Kenya, and that's where I won my GBU middleweight title. And the girl was defeated by two other Americans, but just since it was a two-week deal, they called me in the last minute. She was like for sure that she was going to win. I was pretty confident that I would win, and I actually walked away with the GBU middleweight title out of Africa.
Okay, so your next fight is?
To be determined.